downtown San Diego and Petco Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Eric Lauer will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Leading off tonight for
Christian
Pittsburgh,
Brummett. He'll get us started in this one under
number
the lights.
27.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, but let's not focus on that. They're 1-0. Last game they were able to get a W. Let's see if they continue that momentum today and start playing some consistent baseball.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Renfroe has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who are you focused on, Dan? Please, Zach?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
At the plate, Chris Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Wiggins comes into the day as the second leading vote getter amongst left fielders in All-Star fan balloting, so we may see him in the Midsummer Classic this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And that misses 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box, Scott Gifford. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One 0 count. Here it is. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is on to second base. The 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Myers going back. Still ranging back. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got A really bad result.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like... And we'll
have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Home half of the first coming up from Petco Park. And the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. Joe Wiggins, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Will Myers.
Fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Wiggins has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time now to check the hometown Padres
Batting
lineup
second.
card in this one.
Not shortstop.
What's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Into the box now, Jose Pirela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Into the box now, Manny Machado looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Machado now on 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 2-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next for the Buccos, Bart Wiggins. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 out, nobody on. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw, and he's pulled out on a close play at first.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Digging in, Tyler Wiggins. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Too high, 1-0. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Batting 8th.
Into the box now, Owen
Christian.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-1 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 2-0. Leading off the inning, Hunter Renfroe, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Batting fifth,
And that'll
the
bring
right
in
fielder,
Reyes.
Rondale.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he got it.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And if you look
Batting
at the numbers
sixth,
on this team,
the second
defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this
Batting
guy. He's
seven,
done a real nice
the
job
first
bouncing
baseman,
back from that home run
Aaron
to strike out the next 2 guys.
Hosmer.
Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So digging in now, Eric Hosmer will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Whoa,
And he lays off there 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling
Batting
after dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Now at the plate, Austin Hedges, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Joe Wiggins.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the pitcher, Joe
First pitch of the
Wiggins.
at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Renfroe is there, and he'll bring this one in. And with that, there you get a look
Now
at what's
batting,
happening in
the
the
center
race in the
fielder,
National League West.
Christian Rummet.
Striding into the box, Christian Brummett 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Riding in once again, Chris Wiggins. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Runner.
The 2-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. The 3-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Brummett, the runner at second with 1 away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready for another chance? Scott Gifford. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
1-0.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runner.
Now both runners are breaking. Pitch outside. The throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. The 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. And he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Curtis Wiggins. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back. Standing in now, Bart Wiggins, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's on the move again from first. Pitch outside the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
He's set the payoff pitch. Tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Pirates lead it 3-1. Stepping in, Eric Lauer. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Lauer.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Christian ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center
It's still
fielder,
early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up. As we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Here's Will Myers, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Yeah. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already in the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right
The
there.
batter,
The pitch
number
before
2,
was really
shortstop,
close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box, Jose Pirela. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The next 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the fresh run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Myers going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. And now you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
In now, Tyler Wiggins, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. The leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Owen Christian, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Joe Wiggins. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. One there. Back to first. And that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh as the lead remains 3-1. Now at the plate, Manny Machado.
Leading up
He's set
for
to
the
lead us off
Padres,
in the home half of the
the
fourth
third
inning.
baseman,
Things not
Manny
looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle
Machado.
innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Padres,
And while
the
we have
left
a moment,
fielder,
here's a look at the Pirates'
Hunter
road to the show report.
Renfroe.
2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
the right fielder, number 32.
Off into the hole
Front
right
field.
there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Franmil Reyes. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that plate appearance extends the inning for Ian Kinsler. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single. But overall, this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Next to the plate for the Padres, Ian Kinsler. First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
0-1.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Christian over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Christian Brummett.
The center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on
Now
the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And, whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Stepping up now, Chris Wiggins. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Pretty
10.
impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford. Fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Eric Hosmer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there.
Now
He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Hedges. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up. The fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Manuel Margot will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. This is line to left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
That's ball 3.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. If you have a chance to do some damage, you know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
There's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Jose Pirela, and it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ball 1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wiggins sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They still trail it here 3-1. Phil Maton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 88, Phil Maton.
Now in the box, Curtis
Leading off for
Wiggins.
Pittsburgh,
He came through with
the
an
shortstop,
RBI single in his
Curtis
last at-bat.
Wiggins.
Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on
Up
the
next
night.
for
And his
Pittsburgh,
total currently
the
best
right
on the
fielder,
ball club through these
Bart
first 6 or so
Wiggins.
weeks of the young season. At the plate, Bart Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Strike taken to throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Brian Burmett is on deck. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The catcher,
Well, he
number
definitely
5,
puts a charge
Brian
into this one, and the outfielder
Burmett.
has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Standing in now, Brian Burmett, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And it's a 4-1 game.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Tyler Wiggins will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Burmett, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Pirates on top, 4-1. Here's Manny Machado now. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Manny Machado.
Now here's the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time.
Now batting,
One away.
left fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both
right
of them hit
fielder.
on the absolute
Run
screws.
here.
One's right at one guy, and then
Right
one's a single.
hand.
Go figure.
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball called for strike two.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The 0-2 delivery.
Count,
Well above
1
the
and 2.
letters with the fastball that time. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes,
batter, number
but how about
3,
the amount of
second
strikeouts.
baseman,
What's even more impressive,
Ian
no walks up to this point. So
Kinsler.
he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Check that out right there.
the first
I love me
baseman,
some of that. Staying
Perez.
inside the baseball, moving it the other
Hosmer.
way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Renfroe at second. Kinsler at first. 2 out in the inning. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. He's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Padres leave a pair. They trail it 4-1. Back here at Petco Park, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have
Your
a double
attention,
switch
please.
here. Craig Stammen
These changes
is on to
for
pitch from the
San
bullpen
Diego.
now to start inning
now
number 7.
pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number
So
34.
next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Owen Christian. He'll look to bounce
Now
back
playing
after
second
striking
and
out his
batting
last
9.
time up.
Yeah, he's got to
Number
put
5,
that one behind him, especially
Greg
with runners in scoring
Garcia.
position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. 1-1 is a ball below the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1, and a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping in now, Joe Wiggins, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
He's going, running.
Off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now the 2-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting,
he came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Brummett, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another payoff pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Settling in now, Chris Wiggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Finds the wall, and he made the catch. What a play to bring it down back from the deepest part of the yard.
That
Now
was a
batting.
pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot
Yeah.
of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Scott Gifford will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Up next for the Pirates,
and the force play is now
the
in order.
shortstop.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First offering on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
0-1 pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. There's one.
Out.
Relay to first in time, and just like
Ladies and gentlemen, Team Cook with the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
And 2 men left on base. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. It's the Pirates 5 and the Padres 1. Stepping into the box, Austin Hedges.
Leading off
He
for the
struck out
Padres,
swinging in his last trip
the
to the
catcher.
plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good on action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
Hey!
1-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I think we're starting to see the frustration
The
mount
batter,
on this
number
offense.
5.
It's been a pretty
Second
dominant
baseman,
performance on the mound,
Greg
and these hitters have had
Garcia.
no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Standing in now, Greg Garcia. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Hey!
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Pops this one up. Wiggins is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So he's just a
center
third
fielder,
of an inning away
number
from
4.
putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Now to the plate, Will Myers. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Padres 1.
Your attention,
Torres
please.
has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll do
Padres.
so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Carlos Torres.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bart
right
Wiggins.
field.
He'll try to
Bart
follow up the double in
Wiggins.
his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Brummett.
Striding in, Brian Brummett. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Slow little roller to third. Machado right there. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wiggins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Bucks out in front, 5-1. At the plate, Jose Pirela. It was
Leading
a
off
flyout
for the
for him in his
Padres.
last trip.
It
The
doesn't look
shortstop,
very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Stepping in, Manny Machado. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the ball there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 5-1. Ready now, Owen Christian. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Owen Christian.
First offering on its way. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Ladies
Josh
and gentlemen,
Bell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 55, Josh Bell.
Line drive to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Brummett.
Digging in, Christian Brummett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead this one though 5-1.
Your attention, please.
Will come on and make
now
his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
So striding forward now.
Leading off for the Padres.
He went down on strikes
The
last
right
time
fielder,
up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Wiggins. And that's the first out of the inning. So with this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was great all night long.
Your attention,
yeah, he
please.
looked really dialed
Pinch
in
hitting
from
for the
start to
Padres.
finish. This is the
Number
kind of outing
16.
you hope for every
Grab
time
it.
you go out there. So I
Get
think he'll
out
feel
game.
pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's
The
getting
batter.
knocks and the batting
The first
averages are
baseman.
flowing right now, but
Aaron
nobody's come up with that
Hosmer.
big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. His past history with Keone Kela. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
Well, he
Now
definitely
batting,
rushed
catcher,
himself on that return throw to
Austin.
first there. And he threw it away.
Hedges.
They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So coming to the plate, Austin Hedges. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hosmer is off at first with 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. San Diego down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joe Wiggins earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Joe Wiggins earned the victory while striking out 11, leading the Buccos to a win over San Diego 5-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Braves relief pitcher, number 63, earned the third W of his season as Atlanta downed the Cardinals 5-4. The Brewers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-1. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-2. The Washington Nationals picked up 14 hits in total as they manhandled the Mets 9-2. The Baltimore Orioles launched 3 home runs as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 10-6. The Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-3. The Royals sent 3 balls into the seats as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-1. The Chicago White Sox swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-2. Jonathan Scope drove in 3, helping Minnesota take care of the Mariners 4-3. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Son, you look so serious. When I was 17, my father let me know life isn't fun and games. I don't know how I ended up so close to where I started. I went to war for peace of mind. What was it for? I'm dancing on a tightrope. No time to mess around. Oh, just trying to let my mind go. I'm never coming down. I found a preacher man to help me understand what we are doing here. And now the years have passed, been to the moon and back, and all I've realized, I don't know how I ended up so close to where I started. I went to war for peace of mind. What was it for? I'm dancing on a tightrope. No time